Good morning, all. CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Wednesday morning, October 19th. Yes, October 19th, 35 years ago today. My career, I had my oldest daughter was just under 3 months old. I had just bought my first car, brand new car, 16 days earlier on my birthday, only to walk into work and think everything was going to implode on that day in 1987. Only to have it become really the springboard for my career, as it was the most exhilarating day of my young career down there, and proving what we can do as an individual and as a firm really propelled my career. So as dark a day as it was, it turned out to be something very positive for me, and I think overall for a lot of people down there. Well, right now, as you can see, there was euphoria after Netflix earnings came out last night. And Netflix is still doing very well. However, we're trading our lows of the pre-market. In fact, we're making lower lows as we speak. So again, I know Apple is down this morning, but Netflix is up 12.5%. Again, that's why you take each. If you're trading those stocks, it's one thing. You're trading the indices, quite another. Just trade what's in front of you, not looking at individual stocks. It's just going to make it a much easier way for you to trade. Seriously. Okay? Seriously. If you're trading individual stock, I get it. The overnight high in SPY right now is 375.02. The overnight low was 368.92, but we're making lower lows. So again, we put all these numbers out there when we get on the mic live in my trading room at 9:15 as we develop our game plan for the morning. Right now, as far as the other ones go, triple Qs also pushing down towards the lows. Remember, triple Qs and Russell were trend day down yesterday. Overnight, they took it all back, but that doesn't mean anything. Right now, they're in their lower distribution, heading towards the day's lows. If we take out yesterday's lows, we go right back to balance on the daily. Look at Russell. Russell also pre-market went above where their single prints were into their upper distribution. Right now, they're trading below yesterday's low. So again, we did not have a double distribution day in ES or SPY. But again, the danger is if you take out yesterday's low, not only do you put the daily right back into balance after being up for only one day, you're also going to be testing the 20-day moving average again. Now, we'll see. Maybe that becomes a springboard. But if we close below it, again, one day doesn't make a market. But for sure, after taking it yesterday, especially after giving back a huge gap, but closing okay, you don't want to give that back this morning. You really wouldn't. So as far as the game plan this morning, again, we're getting range, we're getting volume, just under 100 million again yesterday. Don't forget we have the beige book at 2 p.m. today. More economic conditions coming out. So as far as the game plan, can you take a long against yesterday's low right now? Well, again, there's still 75 minutes to go, but depending, sure you can. See if buyers are going to defend the one time, the daily being up. That's number one. Number two, see if they're going to defend the 20. Now, the 20-day moving average yesterday was at 366.56. It's going to be definitely different when we open. So we'll see how far away it is from yesterday's low when the market opens. So again, you can either use yesterday's low as your out or the 20-day moving average as your out if you want to hold it and see if they bounce off there. Those are two plays you could look for on the long side. If in the next 75 minutes we gap lower and we can't get above the 20-day moving average, well, then that's certainly a short against both that and then the gap, right? You'd use the gap fill as your out because you'd have lower value to start. If in the next 75 minutes we open smack in the middle of this range, there's no play, right? Let them chop around. That's the worst of your risk reward. Then I would possibly take a short against eyes high, which was our afternoon rally high. You have now again, I'm in fours here. I'm not sure how wide that pocket is. When I put it in ones, I'll see. But if that is at least 10 wide or more, a lot of times we do go and trade that. So if we do open up in the middle of this range, you might have a short play against eyes high the first time, but odds are you would probably trade at that wide pocket depending on how wide it is. Again, all early plays. And then on the chart, just going to show you the daily, the weekly's in balance. If we don't take out yesterday's low, the daily still up. If we take out yesterday's low, we come into balance on the daily once again. Thanks for the likes and subscribing. Good luck trading today, and we'll recap at 4 p.m.